Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and I'm working on DIYs today from the Dollar Tree. So my first one is going to be done with a couple of items here, and this is actually going to be a giveaway. So let me tell you the giveaway. In order to enter, I need you to go to my Instagram at Jean Piersanti. I'm going to have a picture of the finished product, and what you're going to want to do is just comment. So make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and my Instagram channel, and then you're going to comment one of these nice big words, anyone you want as I show you these, okay? So I picked these up at the Dollar Tree, and they are little plaques that you would just sit down like this. I'm going to make an Easter vase, and I'm going to give that Easter vase, everything that I've made here will be included in my giveaway. So the first one says, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. So you can put in there just a comment, learn from today, or comment, live for or learn from yesterday, or live for today. Comment anything you like out of these 4 plaques, and that'll enter you to win this little Easter DIY floral arrangement that I'm making. So the first one says learn from today, or I need to learn from every day, I guess. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. The second one says bless this home. The third one says faith, love, hope, and joy makes our house home. And then the final one says family, forever and always. I just think these are so cute. So the first thing I'm going to do, let me show you, that's my Instagram name. First thing I'm going to do is take the backings. I'm going to, these would be really cute, and they're only $1 a piece. So you can just have them at your desk somewhere. But in order to make this little DIY project, you're just going to bend this backwards and then pull it, and it pops right out. So now you have flat backings. The next thing I did was I actually bought 6 because I wasn't sure what I was going to make with this. But I'm going to show you I bought 6 of these little mirrors. Hi beauties, I don't know if you could see me or not. Anyways, I'm going to keep them upside down because they're just the square mirrors. And I'll tell you why I bought 6 is because I was going to put one on top and make it like a box, which are very popular. But then I decided, no, I wanted to make it into a pretty little vase with all these great sayings that can be changed out. So let's go ahead and get started. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to have, they already have these plastic, not plastic, but foam mounts on the bottom. So that's going to be my bottom piece. I'm thinking you guys can see all that. I'm sorry I don't have any side views right now, but that is just the way it is. So you can take off those foam if you'd like, or you can leave them on if you'd like. Whatever works for you depending on how you're going to use it. So I was going to use it as a box, so I wanted to take off the foam, but seeing that I'm just going to make it into a floral arrangement, I'm going to leave the foam as is. So very easily, I'm going to set that off to the side. Very easily, all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay one flat, and I'm going to put a thing of hot glue right along the side there. And somebody had asked me what type of glue gun I have, and I wasn't sure because I thought nothing was written on it, but it's called the Sure Bonder, and it's pretty industrial. So I'm just going to hold these together like this. Be careful not to burn yourself. Okay, this is what I thought was going to happen. I am actually going to not use the hot glue because it's not working very well. So there you go. That is my tip for the day. These do come off. The hot glue does come off. I took a little too much time, but I'm going to move to the E6000. Okay, I ended up getting my E6000, and since we are going to start with the E6000, I'm going to go ahead and first things first, you want to make sure that they are all cleaned off. And I'm going to try one more thing with the hot glue while I have it, and that is to put this onto here. And so all you're going to do is get plenty of this on there. Put some plenty of hot glue, because we do want this to stick on there rather well. And you're just going to line them up right in the middle. And look how cute that is. Doesn't that just give it another little bit of dimension there? And this one does stick rather well. So that'll work fine. So I'm going to put all of these together on there. On each one, and don't be afraid to put plenty of glue, especially around these holes there, because like I said, it does stick rather well. We're just going to line those up again, right in the center, and push down flat, and that glue is going to spread there. So we've got 2 of those done. This is actually really fast, really easy. The hardest part is probably going to be now waiting for the E6000. That's why I tried the glue first, the hot glue gun. But it just wasn't sticking with that mirror to that backing. I usually use this hot glue with glass and haven't had any problem. But this one is just not working. So do the E6000 with that one. Or Gorilla Glue might work as well. I'm not sure. I'm not the biggest fan of Gorilla Glue. That is so cute. And then the last one. Let me grab a new glue stick here. So I have a whole house full of family here. My parents are visiting. I haven't been able to make a real good video because I wanted to do these DIYs. So I had to leave them and come and hang out with you guys. And putting in that new glue stick, this is giving me a little bit of a hard time. So let's hope this one works, and we'll see. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to use the E6000. I almost had a little bit of a panic attack. I thought I glued everything together, but I did not. So we're going to try this. And I don't have a pinpoint, so I'm just kind of dragging it along there. But if you do have a pinpoint, use that instead. And make sure these are all lined up properly. And you're going to have to, whoo, that did not break. you're going to want to line this up like this, and if you could, hold on, I'm sorry again that this is not the best view, but it's going to dry pretty quickly because you only have a little bit. But if you have something to wipe it up, anything that leaks out the side, make sure you do that. And I'm just going to grab real quick a baby wipe and get that on the edge, because it is kind of coming out the edge a little. Sorry, I cannot show you, otherwise I totally would. And that's the hardest part, is lining it all up without the glue coming out onto the mirror. But it cleans up pretty easy, and I'll show you that. And I'm going to take a picture and put it on Instagram so you guys could all see it. And I'll put that same picture at the end of the video as well, so you know what picture you're looking for. But yes, this is coming out rather cute. And I'll show you again. There we go. So you do want to allow time for that to dry. So I'm just going to allow time for that to dry. And I'm going to put these other two together like that as well. All right, I've gone ahead and done both of these. And then what I wanted to show you is after I did this, this is still a little wet with the E6000, but I did go in and I'm going to reinforce these joint sides with the hot glue as well. And I can tell you the reason why my hot glue gun wasn't working so well. I turned it off. Okay, well, I'm going to put a bead of hot glue. After I do that, it's going to give me a little bit of wiggle room, but I have this on gridded paper, if you could see that. So I'm lining up the grids so that they are square. That way I know that these guys are going to line up perfectly and square along that final mirror. So I'm giving it a full corner angle there. And then I'll just sit and let these dry. Alright, so these have had a little bit of time to dry. They're still not great, but if I pick one up, the other one will come up with it. But still, try and handle it as gently as possible. And you still have a little bit of give because we haven't nailed it down to the final piece. And I say nailed, but I actually meant glue. So, alright, so what I've done is I've made sure that the sides are lined up. So I'm going to flip this over so that they're both right side up so I could show you what I mean. And you'll see the top view. And what I'm meaning is that this is going to go on the inside. And this is going to go right along the edge on the inside as well. So it looks like it might be just a tad slid there. Let's see here. So yeah, you could still move it around because the E6000 was just a thin strip and it's being held together with that glue, the E6000 and the glue stick. So it's double. So definitely if you're going to do it just as a box, right? So I'm going to glue these two together and then have this on the bottom, but then you could also have one as a box and just have it as home decor if you wanted. So now I'm going to glue these all together so they fit properly. And I'm going to do that the same exact way. So this is going on, let's see, how did I do that? Oh, there we go. So I'm going to make sure where to see where the glue goes, because you don't want to glue the wrong piece. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Same way, I'm going to move this. And I'm going to very carefully, got to open this back up, because don't leave this unopened, because you might get a little bit high there. So I'm going to put this on that side. And then I'm going to put some on this side as well, because that is the side that happened to line up. I don't know why there. There we go. And now I'm going to put these two together, making sure that they are all facing right side up. And they're making a nice little box there. And no glue has eked out this side. And it is nice and flat. I'm going to turn it ever so gently, because the glue is still wet. And check this side as well, making sure everything is nice and tight. A little glue has eked out this side, so I'm going to get another baby wipe and just clean that up. And it cleans up rather easily while it's still wet. So, but you do want to hold it in place because the glue is not cured yet. There we go. And then you're just going to let this sit and cure. And you could put some more glue in there if you'd like for it to be more stable. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we'll just sit and wait for this to cure. And then I'm going to add some more hot glue in there, probably just to the tops and the bottoms, because I can't really get it in the center there. So I'll be right back. Okay, beauties, I've gone ahead and done that. So now it makes this great little square, and we're going to go ahead and put this onto here. So I think it's going to fit exactly perfect. It will. So I know that I need to put this E6000 right along the edge here, all the way around. And I'm pushing it because I know it doesn't need to be a lot. This stuff holds really well. And I'm making sure it doesn't go over the edges. It can go on the inside for what I'm doing. Again, if you want to do it as a like a box, you know, where you're going to be putting stuff in it and showcasing it, then I would definitely not be as haphazard as I am. But since I'm just going to do a floral arrangement in here and nobody's going to see it, it's okay that I'm doing this. So I wish I had better angles for you guys. We're working on getting a better little studio, but for right now this is just my craft room, and I want to be able to share with you. I don't want to just sit around and wait and not be able to share what I'm doing with you guys, because I appreciate that you guys like to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to be very careful in moving this, and I'm just going to take it and set it right on there. And it is kind of squishing out the edges. But you can see it's already kind of hooked on a little bit, so I'm kind of just moving it to see that all the edges are good, and they are. I only have one little piece right here. It needs to be adjusted just a little bit. And that's going to really give this some stability. So that's it. Again, if you wanted to make it into just a box, you put it there, and that would make a beautiful piece. Maybe put a knob or something on top there. There we go. And it would come out really nice. I know you guys could see the camera there, but what I'm going to do is I had these flowers. They're the Easter flowers. Set this off to the side, let it dry. I've got these little Easter flowers. They were from Michael's, $3.99. And all you have to do is I have two pink, and then I have one purple. And all I'm doing, the purple ones, I cut off just with some heavy duty scissors, and I cut them down at the bottom. The pink ones, all I'm doing is I'm going to bend them back like this. That's all, because I want the pink to be the one that fills it, and then the purple are going to be the fillers. So these can just go in there however I like them. So we're going to move this back just a little bit, and that's going to sit in there. I've got this one here as well, so I'm just going to move this over a little bit. Sorry about that. And then I'll take the purple pieces and just stick, well, that's not purple, but I'll stick these in there as some filler and where they need to go, and it's going to come out just so cute for just a little Easter vase. And then you can change out the flowers as you like. So that came out really cute. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a photo again on my Instagram. I got one more little eggie here. We'll stick that in. That is so cute. All right, beauties. If you like this, please again check out the end so you could see the view from the side, and make sure you go to my Instagram. Let me show you. It's at Jean Piersanti, and you'll see a picture here. Just comment one of those words that are on there, and we'll go ahead and draw for a winner, and I'll do that on March 1st. All right, beauties. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.